Welcome to the Cenario podcast, your guide to mental health and well-being. Each episode, we uncover practical tools, discuss expert insights, and explore how supplements can transform your mental health journey. Get ready to learn, grow, and thrive with us.
Welcome to the deep dive. When we talk mental well-being, our minds often jump straight to therapy, maybe exercise.
Right. Those are the usual suspects.
Definitely. But today we're diving into something, really fundamental, something you do every single day, eating.
Yeah, it's amazing how much impact it has.
We've got some great information here that really shines a light on the power of nutrition, how it can directly affect your mood, your focus, even memory.
It's quite direct, isn't it?
So our mission really is to pull out the most useful, actionable bits, how you can actually eat to support a healthier mind.
Exactly. And while therapy and exercise are, of course, hugely important, they're critical, this focus on food is fascinating because it provides the actual raw materials the brain needs.
Raw materials, I like that.
Yeah, and we're really zooming in on that connection between the gut and the brain today.
Yeah.
Often overlooked.
Okay, the gut-brain connection. We hear that phrase a lot. Maybe we even feel it sometimes, like with gut feelings, but can you paint a clearer picture? How deep does that connection really go for our mental state?
Oh, it's a major communication highway. Think of a direct line, the vagus nerve. It's constantly zipping signals back and forth between your gut and your brain.
Wow.
And your gut isn't just, breaking down lunch. It's this whole ecosystem of microbes, right? And their activity, what they produce, sends messages that can profoundly change how your brain works.
It's two-way traffic.
Absolutely. Influencing things like neurotransmitter production. These are the brain's chemical messengers, serotonin, dopamine. They regulate pretty much everything from mood to thoughts.
So when we talk about eating for mental health, it's much more than just avoiding that 3 p.m. sugar crash.
Way more. It's about actively picking foods that nourish this whole intricate system.
Right.
By consciously choosing nutrient-rich foods, you're not just fueling your body, you're directly supporting brain function, helping balance your emotions.
And dialing down things like stress.
Exactly. Reducing oxidative stress and inflammation, which can really put a fog over your thinking.
Okay, let's get practical then. Our sources lay out a kind of top 10 foods for mental health. First up, fatty fish. We're talking salmon, mackerel, sardines. What's the magic there?
It really comes down to omega-3 fatty acids, specifically EPA and DHA.
EPA and DHA, okay.
Think of them as essential building blocks for your brain cells, for the membranes. They keep them flexible, allowing for really quick communication between neurons.
So faster brain signals.
Sort of, yeah. Smoother communication. And your body can't make these fats on its own. You have to get them from food. And the research is strong. Getting enough omega-3s is linked to lower rates of depression, anxiety, even slower cognitive decline as we age.
Wow. So this isn't just about feeling good now. It's like investing in your brain's future health.
Precisely.
Aiming for 2 servings a week. Seems doable for many people. All right, what's next on the list? Leafy greens, spinach, kale, Swiss chard. My grandma was always right about those.
She absolutely was. These are nutrient powerhouses for the brain. They're loaded with folate, vitamin B6, magnesium, antioxidants.
Okay, what do those specific ones do? Folate, B6.
They're crucial for making those neurotransmitters we talked about. Serotonin, the feel-good one. Dopamine, that's more about motivation, reward, focus.
Gotcha.
And the antioxidants. They act like little bodyguards, protecting your brain cells from damage caused by unstable molecules called free radicals. Oxidative stress, basically.
So much more than just a garnish. You can throw them in smoothies, stir fries.
Definitely versatile.
Okay, number 3, berries. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries. These always feel like a healthy treat.
They are. And they're doing fantastic things for your brain while they taste good. They are packed with antioxidants, especially a type called flavonoids.
Flavonoids. Yeah. And they protect brain cells, too.
Yep. Similar to the greens, they fend off damage. Plus, they have anti-inflammatory properties, which seem to really support sharp thinking, memory, and learning. And there's even some promising research suggesting they might help lessen depressive symptoms.
That's great news for my breakfast routine. Okay, next. Nuts and seeds. Walnuts, chia, flax seeds, pumpkin seeds, like nature's little brain-boosting trail mix.
Exactly. A fantastic source of healthy fats, magnesium, zinc, and vitamin E, another key antioxidant.
Any standouts in that group?
Well, walnuts are great for plant-based omega-3s. And pumpkin seeds are interesting. They contain tryptophan.
Tryptophan. Isn't that the stuff in turkey that makes you sleepy?
Well, yes, but it's also the precursor your body uses to make serotonin. So pumpkin seeds can actually help support mood regulation.
Huh. Learn something new. So a small handful daily could be a really simple win.
A really easy addition, yeah.
Moving on, number 5, whole grains. Oats, quinoa, brown rice. These feel like stable energy providers. How does that connect to our mental state?
Think of it as steady fuel for the brain. Your brain primarily runs on glucose, right?
Right.
Whole grains have complex carbohydrates, which means they release that glucose slowly and steadily. No big spikes and crashes.
Ah, so that helps with concentration and keeps mood more level.
Exactly. Plus, they're full of fiber and B vitamins like B6 again, which are vital for the nervous system. And yeah, stable blood sugar is super important for avoiding those energy dips that mess with your mood.
Makes sense. So swapping white bread for whole grain isn't just about physical energy, it's mental stability too.
Okay, number 6 is interesting. Fermented foods. Yogurt, kimchi, sauerkraut, kefir. What's the deal here?
This brings us right back to that gut-brain axis we mentioned earlier.
Ah, okay.
Fermented foods are loaded with probiotics. Those are the good, beneficial bacteria. They help create a really healthy, balanced environment in your gut microbiome.
And that affects the brain, how?
Well, what's fascinating is that a huge chunk of your body's serotonin is actually produced in the gut.
Seriously, in the gut.
Yep. So by nurturing a healthy gut with probiotics, you're indirectly supporting serotonin levels and therefore your emotional well-being.
That is incredible. So a little kimchi on the side, some kefir in a smoothie.
Mm-hmm.
It's doing more than just digestion. Way more. It's influencing your mood chemistry.
Wild. Okay, number 7. I think people will like this one. Dark chocolate. But the source says in moderation.
Yes, moderation is definitely key here. We're not talking giant candy bars.
Right, right.
But good quality dark chocolate, the kind with a high cocoa content like 70% or more, has antioxidants, those flavonoids again, plus small amounts of caffeine and another compound called theobromine.
And these help the brain.
They seem to. Research suggests they can potentially enhance cognitive function, maybe boost focus slightly, and support serotonin and dopamine activity. Plus, the antioxidants protect brain tissue.
So a little square can be a guilt-free brain treat. Nice. Number 8, eggs. Such a breakfast staple. Why are they on the list?
Eggs are just nutritional powerhouses, honestly, packed with B vitamins, especially B12 and B6, but also choline and tryptophan.
Choline, what's that do?
Choline is really important for making acetylcholine, which is a neurotransmitter vital for memory and learning. And we see tryptophan again.
For serotonin production and mood balance. Got it.
Exactly. So eggs are doing a lot of good things up there.
Scrambled, poached, however you like them. Okay, number 9, avocados. Creamy, delicious, and brain food too.
Definitely. They're full of healthy monounsaturated fats, which are great for blood flow, including blood flow to the brain.
Oh, interesting.
Plus, they've got fiber, folate, vitamin B6, potassium. It's a great package. This combo can potentially help lift mood, sharpen concentration, and reduce inflammation that might affect the nervous system.
Love adding avocado to toast or salads. Good to know it's brain-friendly. Okay, last one, number 10. Beans and legumes. Lentils, chickpeas, black beans. Kind of the unsung hero sometimes.
I think so. They're fantastic for mental well-being. They give you amino acids, the building blocks for neurotransmitters, plus fiber, iron, B vitamins.
So helping build the messengers and regulate energy.
Precisely.
Yeah.
They help your brain make what it needs, and they help keep your blood sugar steady, which, as we said, is key for preventing mood swings and maintaining consistent energy. Great in soups, stews, bowls.
Wow, okay. That is a really comprehensive list. And mostly pretty accessible foods, too, things people can actually find and incorporate.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, our sources also mention supplements. They acknowledge that, diet alone might not always cut it. When should someone maybe think about supplements?
That's a really key point. Diet should always, always be the foundation, the first step.
Right, food first.
Food first. But yeah, sometimes supplements can be a helpful addition. Maybe you have dietary restrictions, vegetarian, vegan, allergies, or maybe your lifestyle is just super hectic, making it hard to get variety, or certain medical conditions can interfere with nutrient absorption.
Okay, so supplements can kind of bridge the gap sometimes.
Exactly. Help fill in those nutritional gaps for brain support.
And the sources highlighted a few specific ones, omega-3s again. So if you're not eating those 2 servings of fatty fish,
Then a supplement could be a good idea. You'd look for one with EPA and DHA, usually from fish oil or algae oil for a vegan option.
Yeah.
It just provides those fats that are so crucial for brain cells, inflammation, and neurotransmitter balance.
Makes sense. Next up was magnesium. I hear about that for sleep or muscle cramps. Mental health, too.
Oh, absolutely. Magnesium is involved in like over 300 different enzyme reactions in the body. A lot of those relate to our stress response system and how neurotransmitters work. Low levels have definitely linked to increased anxiety, fatigue, mood issues, sleep disruption. Think of it as like a natural relaxant for the nervous system.
Interesting. Then vitamin D, usually associated with bone health or maybe seasonal blues.
Yeah, and that seasonal link is important. Low vitamin D levels are associated with a higher risk of depression, especially seasonal affective disorder or SED.
Right.
So supplementing, particularly in winter or if you won't get much sun, can support your immune system and your mental health.
Okay. And probiotics. Back to the gut again.
Back to the gut. If you're not getting enough fermented foods, or maybe after a course of antibiotics, a probiotic supplement can help repopulate your gut with those beneficial bacteria.
Supporting that gut environment for serotonin production.
Exactly. Promoting balance for emotional stability and less inflammation overall.
And finally, B complex vitamins, specifically B6, B12, and folate were mentioned.
Yeah, these B vitamins are just essential workers in the body. Energy production, making amino acids, balancing neurotransmitters. They do so much.
So if someone has absorption issues or dietary limits,
A B complex might be particularly helpful to ensure they're getting enough of that whole group.
now this feels like a really critical point from the sources. Always talk to your doctor or a healthcare provider before starting any new supplement.
Absolutely essential. Couldn't stress that enough. Supplements aren't always harmless. They can interact with medications you're taking, or they might not be appropriate for certain health conditions.
Right.
A healthcare professional can look at your specific situation, your diet, your health, and give you personalized advice on if you even need a supplement, and if so, which one and what dose. Please don't self-prescribe.
Good advice. So wrapping this up, the big takeaway seems to be that nutrition isn't just body fuel, it's fundamental brain fuel too.
Absolutely. These top 10 foods we discussed, they contain the very nutrients your brain and nervous system need to function well.
And incorporating them can help stabilize mood, sharpen focus, support those key neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine.
And even potentially reduce the risk of cognitive decline down the road. It's about both short-term feeling better and long-term brain health.
And it feels empowering, it doesn't have to be some extreme diet, just making small, consistent shifts or to include more of these foods.
Little by little, yeah. Combined with other healthy habits like exercise and stress management, it's a really practical, sustainable way to boost your emotional health.
It really brings home that powerful link between what's on your plate and how you feel, how you think.
Exactly. Recognizing that connection is the first step.
So a final thought for everyone listening, take another look at that list of 10 foods. Fatty fish, leafy greens, berries, nuts and seeds, whole grains, fermented foods, dark chocolate, eggs, avocados, beans, and legumes. Just pick one or two. Which ones could you realistically weave into your meals or snacks more often, maybe starting this week?
Yeah, it's just a small change.
And then just observe. Pay attention. See if you notice any subtle shifts, maybe in your mood, your energy levels, your focus. It's a really interesting personal experiment exploring the power of food for your own mind. And it puts a lot of that power right back in your hands.
Thanks for tuning in to the Cenario podcast. Don't forget to visit Cenario.com for more expert tips, articles, and supplements designed to support your mental health. If you enjoyed this episode, remember to subscribe and share it with a friend. Until next time, take care of yourself.